Welcome everybody, it's Salmon. In this video, I'm going to be proving to you guys why Willard Wyler does not want our characters dead or to die inside some spectacular death scene. But the reason why I'm actually making this video now more than ever is because more than ever, I've been getting comments talking about why this isn't the case and why he just wants our characters to die. And I can actually understand why someone would believe this, but they are wrong, because the reason why they believe it is that Willard Wyler, when you're playing the game normally, you just hear Willard Wyler always saying how he wants you dead, and when you leave the Afterlife Arcade, do better than that next time, or a fly could have done better. It's just something like that. He says things like this constantly, but you have to understand that there is a deeper story into this, and for a lot of my subscribers, I believe they actually understand this, but I just want to make it for everybody else. But anyways, let's actually get into this video. So the first reason I bring up is the Afterlife Arcade, and this is probably the weakest reason I have, but it's still pretty good. So the logic behind this is that our characters have an Afterlife Arcade, and no other characters that were inside his movies did, and we know this from the memory charms inside Raven the Redwoods, because we hear every single time those people only died once and they were done forever. So they didn't get a second chance at that Afterlife Arcade ever. That's all they had and they died. But our characters are special and got to die multiple times. And of course there's a completely reasonable argument, counter argument, to say that he just wants our characters to die better or die in a better fashion or something along those lines, and that's completely reasonable. But the problem is there's still three other major reasons why this is not the case. And this is my favorite one to bring up, and it's definitely not the strongest one, but it's that we are actually inside his older films. And if you think about that, why does Willard Wyler throw us inside three other films? Of course, he's probably going to send us in two more after this, but all of them his older films that he's already released and everything. So he wants our characters to go and redo his older films. Does that make much sense to you? Or maybe he wants a bunch of sequels. He wants a sequel to Zombies in Spaceland. He wants a sequel to Raven the Redwoods and Shell and Shuffle. And of course, the next two DLCs, he wants sequels to all of them. Okay, I guess that's a way to explain it, but it doesn't seem likely at all to me. And the reason we do know that these are his older films is from a quote from Poindexter that we had in Raven the Redwoods.
Definitely more zombies. There's this big creepy masked guy that stalks everyone through the film, and and in this one, no one makes it out alive. Everyone freaking dies in the end.
As you guys heard in the quote, we did hear Poindexter actually talk about Raven the Redwoods and have knowledge of it, so the only way he would have known about Raven the Redwoods if it came out in real life. And the next two are the most damning for this, and this one actually comes from a quote from Pam DeSalle, of course, inside Shell and Shuffle, so I'll play it for you guys now, and of course I'll come right back.
I myself am confined here, and will remain in prison until my captor unties my binds.
So as you guys heard in that quote, we heard Pam herself saying that her captor, which is obviously Willard Wyler, could keep her bound to that film. Wait a second, why doesn't he do that with all our characters? Yeah, he could keep the Afterlife Arcade. Okay, it could be his older film, but why didn't he just trap us inside the first map, Zombies in Spaceland? He could have just bound us to that film, not leave us an option to grab that soul key, and then we would have been trapped in there forever, dying forever, until we died inside this spectacular fashion. That would make sense the most, but unfortunately, he allows us to find a way to escape his films. Now the last one, and if you guys still don't believe me after this last one, I really don't know what to say to you guys, because this one is actually from the character bio quote from Shell and Shuffle, and if you guys have actually heard these before, then you guys would probably already agree with me, because these things prove it more than anything. And I'll play you guys the two quotes right here, and then I'll of course come right back.
Her fearlessness will protect the four. His knowledge will protect the four.
So as you guys heard in those two quotes, her fearlessness or his knowledge will protect the four. Okay, just tell me what you guys think that means. What do you think protecting the four means? Well, he is talking about one of the characters and he's grouped with the other ones, so that has to be the four, so it's our characters. So if he wants our characters protected, then why would he want them dead? Just think about that. It doesn't make any sense at all. But then you guys may tell me that, well, Willard Wyler just a few seconds ago, and mainly throughout the entire game, unless you're doing these bios quotes, is telling us that he wants us dead and wants us to die in a spectacular fashion multiple times, but we've only heard this twice. And there's an easy explanation to this. It's because he doesn't want us to know that he's using us. There's an easy explanation to that, but I just don't know what to tell you if you guys still don't believe me, because I've given 4 really good reasons, well, at least 3 really good reasons why this isn't the case. But if you guys still don't agree with me and you actually have a reasonable argument, go ahead and tell me down in the comments, because I would love to hear from anybody for whatever reasons they want to say or anything at all. But that's about it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and thumbs up, and if you guys want to stay tuned for content similar to this, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm going to go, and I will catch you guys on my next video.